Hey guys, it's Megan. So today I am making the whipped shea butter, cocoa butter moisturizer that Drew and I use as a face moisturizer, sometimes body moisturizer. But anyway, there are several different recipes for this, so you don't have to follow it to the T. I'm sure you've probably seen some floating around here or there, but this is what I use. Drew has really bad dry skin, and just normal cocoa butter wasn't helping him or lasting throughout the day for him on his face. So what I started to do or make probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I think, as long as I've been natural, so it may have been about 5 years ago, I started making him the cocoa butter, well, whipped shea butter mixed in with raw cocoa butter. And so if you'd like to see that video, stay tuned. But before we get started with that, I keep forgetting that part. Give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and share this video on all your social media. Alright, so now let's get started. So the ingredients are, it may seem like a lot of oils, which it truly is. And all of these oils have a specific benefit. I'm not going to go through all of that for you. That's what Google is for. Or there are some other videos on the YT that list the benefits of each and every oil that you see here. So I'm just going to run down briefly what I use. Alright, so like I said, the African cocoa butter is one of the primary ingredients. I get that from Coastal Scents. Also, the African raw shea butter. This is the undiluted white kind, because I believe there's yellow as well. But I prefer the white or neutral color. But I get that from Coastal Scents as well. I have extra virgin olive oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil. It doesn't have to be the golden kind, but as long as it has some jojoba oil in it. Sweet almond oil, coconut oil, and I use a mixture of essential oils. Use just probably about 5 or 6 drops of each. Tea tree oil, sorry, this was ylang ylang oil. This is the tea tree. This is the lemongrass. And this is the clary sage. So, have those. And for fragrance, I used buttercream oil. And to prevent it from being like super oily with all of these oils, I add just a little bit of cornstarch to it, and that'll minimize on the shine when he applies it to his face. Alright, so, and you'll need either a mixer or a blender of some sort. Trying to whisk this to Steve Peaks on your own, on your own, I don't believe it's possible. So you're going to need either a stand mixer or at least some type of hand mixer in order to be able to get it to that point. Alright, so let's get started on this now that we've gone over the ingredients. So in this bowl, I've cut up about a quarter of the block of cocoa butter. You can melt this down on a double boiler if you have time. I tend to just do it in the microwave so that I can go ahead and get started, because the mixing process actually takes a little long. To this container, I'm going to add the shea butter. This is very creamy. Excuse me. So you can kind of tell the difference between those ones that you buy at the beauty supply store. They're like rock solid. So those aren't pure shea butter. Unrefined shea butter, I should say. Alright, and I'm gonna, I don't know if you can see this because it might be off camera. What I'm doing is just separating that so it's easier for me to get it into the bag, because it can be a little messy. A little goes a long way. Since I'm making enough for both he and I tend to use a good amount. But if it's just for you or for one person, or if you're just using it for like a body moisturizer or your face or something, then you may not use as much. But just play around with it and then you'll get to the right ratio of products that works best for you. Now, to this mixture, I'm gonna take some coconut oil and put this. I'm gonna just scrape out a good amount. If I had to say, if I was, y'all know how I do a measure. If I had to measure that out, I would say it's probably like a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half. So now I'm gonna put this in the microwave, melt it, not completely, but enough to where there's more liquid than solid. And then I'll be back. Alright guys, so we've melted the shea butter, coconut oil, and the cocoa butter. And this is what I was talking about, where there's still some big chunks in there. You don't want it like super liquidy, because then it'll take even longer to whip together. So we're just going to pour this into the stand mixture. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit more shea butter. I decided to add a little bit more shea butter just so that it'll help solidify the mixture quicker. And it'll give the oil something to adhere to. Alright, so now it's time to add your additional oils. Start, doesn't matter which one you start with, but you're going to add about a tablespoon of each oil to the mixture. Should have had all that ready before. Alright, now that all your carrier oils have been added to the mixer, you can go ahead and start to blend. You want to start it out on low first because it is liquid, so it's going to splatter. And then just gradually increase the speed. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the cornstarch. About a teaspoon. So you want to continue to let that whip. I'm going to increase the speed. Let it whip up for about another 5 minutes and then check it. Alright, see you soon. Alright guys. So at this point you want to stop it and check it to see where we are at. And go ahead and add your essential oils. If you don't have all of the essential oils that I've mentioned, make sure that you get some type of antifungal essential oil. That's what the tea tree is for, so that you can store it for a longer period of time without it getting moldy. So let's see what it looks like. See how it's starting to get creamy and thick? That's what you want it to be looking like at this point. So once you add your couple of drops of oil, then you would turn the mixer back on for probably like another 10 minutes and on high speed and let it get to stiff peaks. Alright, let's get that part started.
Twenty minutes later.
Alright guys, I think we're done. Alright, so let's get it out. So this is the consistency that you want. It's still jiggly and wiggly, but it's soft. It'll set and get a little harder as it cools, but look how creamy that is. And it's not like greasy. And it's really moisturizing and just really feels good on your skin. Alright, so let's get this packaged and we'll be done. There you have it. Your whipped shea butter, cocoa butter moisturizer. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to, dang it, I forget every time. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't, share it on all of your social media. Thanks for watching guys. Bye. Hey family, thanks for watching.
Please be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Also, check out our latest video and be sure to subscribe.
Bye,
Bye guys.